It's our affair part show. It's our affair part show. It's our affair part show. It's our affair part show.
Well, hello there, off-air podcaster. My name is Liam. No ailments to flag. Only businesses that we're here. It's a Monday. We're excited to be doing a show.
Mm-hmm.
Ben?
Present. Small ailment. My ring finger is a bit sore. My ring finger knuckle's a bit sore.
How'd you manage that?
I think from boxing.
You're back on the pads.
Yeah, it's got soft hands. Soft
But
dad
do you
hands.
wear the ring while you're boxing?
Yeah.
Why?
Why not?
That's your problem.
Why?
Well, there's only one finger on your hand that's sore.
It's true.
Do you know what I mean?
It's true. I guess I'm just committed to the
Marriage.
promise that I made my wife
Sarah,
I never removed the ring.
Do you sleep with it?
Yeah.
I'll take it off every
You
night.
don't sleep with your ring on?
I don't sleep with the ring on.
Why?
He sneaks out at 2 a.m. to go check on it.
Nah, I don't work. I don't go to the gym with it on. I feel like it will wreck it.
What do you mean wreck it? It's a ring.
Hey. Yeah, but don't you think if you're lifting weight and stuff, you've got scratch and that?
No, I wouldn't wear it to the gym if you're metal on metal. Yeah,
That's
no.
what I
But
mean.
it's a ring. It's so worn that it's like.
Yeah, I know. But if you've got I don't know. I don't want to wreck it. I don't know.
Mate, you give it 3 years and it'll have scuffs everywhere on it.
It will have scuffs a lot quicker if I'm lifting weights with it every day.
Yeah, but you can go get it buffed if you want to get it buffed.
Just like when you're getting buff lifting those weights.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, I genuinely have never. That's a lie. I've taken it off to see if I can, but since marriage, I've left.
I don't think. Well, I don't even know if Floyd Money Mayweather's married, to be honest with you. But I wouldn't have thought he's wearing his ring when he's fighting.
I think gym and stuff you should take it off, but sleeping, definitely.
The only reason I've heard of that I genuinely absolutely take that off is with Sparkies. And a lot of Sparkies get rubber rings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got a rubber ring at home. I actually don't, but it just seems like a funny gag. Anyway, Belle.
Hello, present. No real business. Only ailment is a little bit sunburnt.
Notice that.
Yeah.
Very dangerous. Very dangerous.
Oh,
And we've been calling her Bellanoma.
it's not. Yes, you have, and yes, but it's kind of triggering for some people. I don't know.
Hey, my father-in-law had melanoma.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to say it.
He is allowed to say
I am allowed to say it.
Tina. Oh, yep.
Has she nominated a proxy?
Yes, she is busy. So I am her proxy for the 3 words of the week.
Okay. And Scudder.
Yeah, present. I have to side with you, Liam. I take my ring off as well.
In
Sleep or the gym?
In what, when you go on to the
sleep.
club?
To sleep.
Yeah, when you're going for a night out.
When he's DJing. Nah, ladies, this TJ's.
I just feel weird. I just feel like I don't like having things on me. Just like us,
Yeah, but it's that thing of and you do it. You do you. I don't feel it anymore. I don't know it's there. I just don't know it's there.
I just literally, I get home from work, I'm like, rings off, necklace off, just put it in there. I've got a little ring.
I also reckon
ring
another
dish.
reason I'd never take it off is I feel like that's just another chance to lose it.
That's fair.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
This is actually my second ring, and I've only been married 2.5 years.
So you did lose it.
I thought you were going to say 2.5 times.
Yeah.
So I did actually. Yeah, so I've lost one. Yeah. Wow. So this is the second one.
Oh, shit.
As in, took it off, couldn't find it when you.
The reason I got a second one is because I got it sized 6 months before my wedding, and then I must have just lost a lot of finger weight, and so it was way too big on the wedding day.
What'd you do with it? Just throw it into the fires of Mordor?
No, I put it away because I knew I would blow out on the honeymoon and put finger weight back on, so I probably need it again.
Well, I mean, I don't sleep with a watch on because of that reason, and I don't know if wrists and fingers are the same, but sometimes your body just naturally swells and shrinks over time, and sometimes I wake up and I can't feel my hand because my watch was on.
Yeah, watch feels bulky to me though. Like a watch feels like it's quite
Sarah's
big.
got an Oura ring, and she keeps trying to get me to buy one, and it's like a ring that tracks your heart rate.
Well, yeah, there are
and everything,
those
and you sleep
Samsung rings as well.
But I'm like,
yeah.
nah, they're too bulky. Like, I don't like sleeping with these rings on. Jack.
Present, no business, small tidbit. Scudder's got some new pants on and I really like them.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
And nil ailmentes.
Did you notice anything else new in the room, Jack?
I mean, Belle's got some sunburn.
No, I'll have to get them out.
Yeah, look, they're
new shoes.
the Liam Gallagher LG Specials.
Are they the shoes? Is that what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
they're the shoes, yeah.
Some
They're just
Adidas.
they're like Adidas, what's the normal cut of that, like
Samba.
a superstar? What is that?
No, these are specials.
Oh, okay.
I don't know much
Samba.
about Adidas shoes. I apologise, but you look great as always.
It's got Liam Gallagher on them.
Well, it's got on the tongue of the shoe, it's got a little picture of his face, is it? And it
Yeah.
says Liam Gallagher.
I've
Liam
got-
went round
yeah.
and whacked his foot up onto everyone's desk
hell
and said,
yeah.
look.
I've got a band shoe, so like I respect that.
BTS.
Yeah, I got the BTS Pumas.
Ah, Puma. You don't see much of Puma these days, do you?
No,
Well,
yeah.
actually, footy players wear a lot of Pumas. I feel.
Underrated
Puma.
brand. I quite like a Puma.
Do you know who Puma's brother is?
What? No.
Addy Dazzler. True story. So the
That a
guy
joke?
who
What are you
started
talking about?
Adidas, his brother left Adidas and started Puma.
Whoa.
It's a true fact.
Yeah.
You
They were
feel like
German.
yeah, I
Their
feel-
names were Adolf.
yeah, Addy Dazzler.
Yeah, his name was Adolf Dazzler, I think, and then his
think he
nickname
likes
was Addy Dazzler.
I almost prefer the brand Dazzler. Like if it was
Dazzler
if
would be
instead of
good.
Adidas or Puma,
I'll
it
check
was
out my
Dazz-
Adolfs.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, when your brother's like, you're sitting at Christmas and he's like, he's got the brand Adidas and he's got Puma.
Dude, he's got those Adolf
Yeah, when did-
Sambas. They're sick. Man.
When
Love
did
them.
I don't know when Adidas started as a company, but 1940 roll around, and whoever decided not to name the company Adolf is like, yeah, absolutely, and that's on me, lads. No, absolutely no worries.
I don't want to cast shade at Adidas, but I don't know what Addy Dazzler was into. I don't know what he was sympathising with.
Yeah,
He was or he wasn't,
it's
but-
like one of those companies.
I mean,
that,
if
what
he's
were you
that-
doing between
he's-
1940 and
yeah.
1945?
Yeah, like never asked Bayern Munich what their
Yeah, or Mercedes.
symbol was during World War II. They just went, yeah, no, we're just going to go swastika now, I reckon.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Apparently, they were made to do that.
I
Because
wouldn't
it
be
was seen
surprised.
as a Jewish club and the Nazi party made
Really?
them do apparently.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that whole thing.
And
Wild.
Hugo Boss made the Nazis' uniforms.
That's the famous one. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I refused to wear Hugo Boss.
Have you seen that? Oh,
I thought that was a good time to come in.
Ben's
was,
had his
it
finger on
was.
that button for a long
Go on,
time.
go on, Jack.
no, I was going to say, have you seen that Mitchell and Webb sketch where the Nazis are going, "Are we the bad guys?"
Yeah, are we the baddies?
There's
yeah.
our logo has two skulls on it. Like, how are we not the bad guys?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Clickbait Monday. A little bit of Fatini's secret life. A little bit of Benjamin, what he buy. A little bit of Jonathan, the club fiend. A little bit of Jack, what he eat. A little bit of... A little bit of Liam, the most known. A little bit of Belle, here I am. We only get to hear one story, damn.
You're going to fade that down.
No, Ben yet again is busy on his phone during the pod. That's
Oh,
okay.
I'm sorry. I was writing my 3 words down.
Who won last week?
Yeah, so we say 3 words about our weekend each, and then, we go around the room and only one gets to tell their story.
Speak up, Belle.
I just like the music.
Oh, it sounds like Friday night show.
That's a really...
Well, Bill, maybe if we didn't pre-record it because you had to go somewhere.
Where did you go? Is that rude to ask?
No, I went up to Manchester.
Very rude, Scudder. Very rude.
I had a funeral.
Scudder, what were you doing in 1940?
Bill went to one of her many manners.
It was nice, thank you.
Was that a family property, that?
Yeah, that's the Mansfield house.
Oh, the Mansfield.
All about
Very fancy.
Mansfield House.
Oh, dude, I don't even
Very,
have a
very fancy.
current house.
The current house.
I don't even have a where I live house. I'm not homeless, but I
fixed
rent.
address.
Is the gag.
Yes.
What house did I go to that time?
That was... There's another one! That was the Dalesford house.
Oh, out of Dalesford,
Jesus Christ.
And last weekend I went to the Anglesey.
Dude,
How
I'll be
many?
at the Bacchus Marsh
Honestly,
house
how
in no
many
time.
houses are in the Jackson Trust?
Apart from
Is there
Neverland.
enough
Hang on,
houses that if
I don't
both your
wanna go
parents
into
died,
this.
that you and both of your brothers would have a property?
Yeah, is there going to be like a succession-style sibling war for the Bacchus Marsh house? Or Neverland, or whatever the hell in the Jackson estate that you get?
I don't want to get into
Oh, so there is.
Jesus.
3 words each.
Anyway, so we have 3 words about our weekend, and only one gets to tell it. I
Bill
did
win. I think you won.
Did I win last week?
I feel like you won.
We'll go with it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Most scarring experience.
Oh, broad. Mine are...
Someone left one of the remotes from the wrong house at the wrong. Oh no!
Yeah. Mine
The gardener's lazy now at the Dalesford house.
The pool wasn't cleaned at the man.
Yes.
yeah.
Belle normally likes the hedges cut into big swans, but they got it wrong and did a goose.
High tea was served at 10:35.
Yeah. The cucumbers were cut in hexagons.
The tea was lukewarm.
I'm very lucky. I know that.
Chadston, the butler, asked for a raise.
Chadston.
The butler.
Belle's moleskin hat had dust on the top of it.
Continue.
Yeah, all good. I was just making sure that. I'm sure there'll be more later. I reserve the right to do a Belle gag for the rest of the podcast. Didn't recognise celebrity.
Stark personal realization.
Whoa, Ben's had an epiphany.
Exciting new construction.
Whoa.
He zagged at the end. Bad habit relapse.
Oh, that was genuinely basically what mine was going to be.
Oh no.
yeah.
Oh, the snooze.
Don't spoil it.
No,
And Tina's was met my hero.
Oh, well, that's in poor form because I'm pretty sure I was there for that story.
Yeah, and I did bump into Tina on the weekend.
Yeah.
And I know she
God.
holds me in high regard, but we know the story already.
All right. I think I'll vote for Ben.
Okay.
Whoa. I'm going to vote for Scatta. I want to hear what you're constructing, good sir. You're a very aloof, spontaneous, and mysterious human.
I am curious about what Liam's up to.
I want to hear who Jack didn't recognise.
Gosh.
Oh, one vote each.
I'm voting for Belle.
Oh! Pick a number!
So everyone's got one?
I think everyone voted for somebody
Everyone's
else.
got one.
Oh, so no one can pick a number.
It's a real Spider-Man
Do we
pointing at
get
each other.
Tina in
Get Tina
quickly
in.
to
Tina,
give a
pick a
vote
number.
without hearing anybody's
Or
vote?
should we let the wheel decide?
How about we roll a virtual dice? There's 6 of us, right? No, there's 5.
That's 5.
I think we need
Do you
Tina
want
to
to do the wheel?
decide.
Yeah?
Give her
I
a
think we
buzz.
need
Give her
Tina.
a buzz
Hang
on
on,
the dog and bone.
do we tell her?
Just pick someone. Just say pick
No,
someone.
I think we just don't tell her the words. She just has to say someone. I
Yeah.
could call her and put her on speakerphone and she could just say
I
her
could
name.
let the wheel decide.
You want to do the wheel? Yeah, we do
Yeah.
the wheel.
Okay, do you want me to do that or leave
Yeah,
it?
It's just gonna take a while to mock up, isn't it?
in the meantime,
Oh, yeah, Belle can do it. The caviar had been spoiled.
oh, that's right. Yep. They didn't serve it with the right spoon.
Yeah. Jeeves lost her driving gloves.
The dumb waiter was broken.
That's fun.
Okay,
The
sorry, I got the
polo
wheel
horse
up.
hadn't been groomed correctly.
Yeah, the polo horses weren't. The hair wasn't in the right. You know.
I got the wheel.
The hunting dogs were simply filthy.
Yeah.
All right, do you want me
Do
to...
they do that thing when you go hunting, like in like Game of Thrones and stuff, where like all the king's men do all the work, and then they find like a big deer, and then they tie it down, and the king just has to go like stab the thing into
That's
it.
Bill's dad.
No, I think they definitely.
And then they go, "Great hunt, sire!" They have to do like
Do, they blow,
airball.
do you get to blow the horn?
Yeah.
The horn of Helm Hammerhand.
Do we want to do it so I spin it and whoever it lands on first, that's who's telling
Yep.
it? Or do we want to do elimination?
Nah, let's just do that.
Elimination.
Elimination, yes, funny. Yeah, let's do elimination. Let's
right.
find out who's out first. It is
Ben is out. Unfortunately. The next to be out is
Jack.
Jack.
Oh, thank God.
All right.
Because I honestly still don't know who I didn't recognise.
So there's 3 to go. Next to be out is me.
Well, it comes down to us.
Yeah.
Oh,
Liam and
thing,
Scott
though.
are left.
it doesn't matter about the story, Jack. It's the headline. That
Yeah,
gets-
exactly.
always
It was
the
a great headline. We all had great headlines,
Yeah.
which was reflected in the votes.
All right.
Are we doing a Survivor where whoever it lands on wins, or is it
Nah,
out?
this is just the next person's
They're
out.
out,
and whoever's left.
yeah.
Oh, damn, it's me, isn't it?
And Scudder is out, which means Liam is on the snooze.
No snus. No snus. Yeah, it's not the most exciting thing, but I got the PlayStation out for the first time this
Hey.
year, and I also
Did you buy a
ordered.
few packs?
Yep, I bought a few
Yeah.
packs.
Thought you might have.
Did buy a few packs.
Can't believe you didn't do like a live like pack opening stream.
Well, I got Icons Casillas, which is good, but it's like sucks getting an icon and that's a goalkeeper. But
Is what it is, you know.
Is this because you did that?
so they
EA Sports, whatever.
they
it was
gave
last
me a
week?
copy of the game with like a few points, and then
Isn't the game free?
no,
Free to play now? No, my bad.
no, you got to buy the game.
It's like you had an addiction and you went to rehab and you got over it all, and then they like brought you to this event. And you're like, oh god, it's back. And
Well, and then it sort of just led one thing into the next because then I had like probably too many beers at the footy, and then ordered about $70 worth of KFC that night. And I've only had KFC one other time this year, and that was with you that time at the airport.
Yep.
Remember that?
No.
Remember we were walking in Sydney Airport
Oh,
together?
yeah.
So I almost went a year with just having it the once, and I just had a bit of a blowout.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would say probably 2-3 years ago, every weekend was just buying packs on FIFA and eating KFC. And it did. I felt real dirty yesterday. I felt like a bit ashamed of myself.
Yeah, but whilst you were doing, but surely that's just the morning after. Whilst you were doing it, it's like.
Yeah, no,
Surely
it was
it's
good.
the best
it was good.
moment of your
Right?
life.
Well, like, and that's the thing, you know.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm a big fan of
So
EA
greasy.
FC 25, the new edition. But it's like there's something magic about opening packs and being like, hey, what player am I going to get?
What's it cost, do you reckon, to download?
The game?
Yeah.
Depends if you're getting the Ultimate Edition or not.
If you're getting the Ultimate Edition.
$132.
It's a little pricey.
And then everything
No,
in it,
no,
you
I
have
think
to
it's quite
pay.
reasonable. No,
Everything in it is
That's quite
microtransactions
reasonable.
too.
No, but because then especially you get your 4,600 FIFA points. You also get Bellingham on loan for 10 games, which is pretty good. I know this is a thing I do too often, but like,
Oh, here we go.
I did see some funny memes that really spoke to me on the weekend. Yeah. So, and I feel like
Explain the
because the
meme.
wheel chose me, I get to show at least two. So the first one, it says, I'm not going to buy FIFA points this year, and then it's like me approximately 5 seconds after releasing the full game. That was me. I was just
love
like,
that guy.
ooh, maybe I'll just drop a couple hundred on some packs.
Time to play the game.
And then there was also this one, and it was like when I used to be a Div 2 player, but now I get humbled in Div 6, and that is so me at the moment. I'm like, literally, I stink
I
so
never
bad.
made it above
Little
Div 2.
dog water.
Dude, I suck. I got pumped. It was embarrassing. I had like a year off, and I'm like,
Yeah.
it's embarrassing. How
Blame
bad
the
I am.
greasy fingers from the cat.
Yeah,
Too many hot and spices.
I liked this one as well, Jamie Carragher.
And there was a saying I always remember as a footballer: leave the football before the football leaves you.
That's me. the football's left me. But
I
I,
did that,
I will
yeah.
press on. I will press on.
I did that with League of Legends this weekend, Liam. So I feel you.
It's wild, but I also there's terminology at the moment. When you're an unk, like your certified unk status. Have you heard that? Like, if
That when you're like an old guy playing a young guy's game.
yeah. It's like when CR7 is like 86 rated and you're certified unk. Yeah, that is me. Sorry, guys.
It's just a ring doorbell going on.
Someone's at your front
Certified
door.
unk. Or like
It's the creditors going through your stuff because you took out too many loans. You take out the
I went a little hard.
I reckon we can wrap this up. Before we go, Belle, how many forks do you have at your dinner table when you sit down to eat?
What order's the cutlery in?
Why are you asking that? Sorry, I'm reading.
Her mouth's
Sorry,
too full of
just full
caviar.
of lobster. Yeah, lobster tail.
Belle leaves the veganity at the door.
I
Yeah.
understand I'm very lucky, and I get that. I'm very lucky.
Are you
I don't know what
vegan?
else you want me to say.
Are you vegan because you got sick and tired of having turducken every night?
Yeah, no venison. Oh, venison. Dude. I can't eat all these rich meats all the time.
What about that one where you have to you're supposed to cover your face with a cloth whilst you eat it because you're supposed to hide your shame? Where you eat like the bird whole. Apparently it's illegal.
How many hunting hats would I find in your Dalesford home?
Yeah,
Yeah, which home do I have to get
Liam's
to
been
get
to
all the
that
knives?
one. It's a shack.
pretty nice shack.
Like the shack with nitro.
What was that? What was the
and
one that you went to on the
Curio?
weekend?
This weekend,
Yes.
Mansfield.
And how many goblets do you have at Mansfield?
How many
Like drinking
encrusted
goblets?
diamonds?
Yeah. Belle,
There's
do
a
you
nice
have
bar area.
Do you have There's a bar. Okay. Do you have
How many?
Is it stocked all year round with Veuve Châtelet?
How many?
And
No, you'll
Saint
find it
Agnes?
next to. You'll actually find it next to the cellar, and the cellar is not.
Oh, it's
How
got
many
a
square
downstairs.
meters is the maid's quarters?
Oh, hopefully not many.
Yeah, no, Belle, obviously they don't like to treat them well. They feel like they work a little bit harder. Belle, for breakfast at the Mansfield house, is it Fabergé eggs and bacon?
No.
Are the maids live in, or do you have to?
No, it's a holiday house, so we don't keep
Do you ever put on...
Do you wish you could?
Do you ever put on the suit of armour and walk around?
Like in
that's a bit of
Saltburn,
fun.
yeah, where he goes, I've got my suit of armour, and he's not taking the piss. He's genuinely wears his suit
Is
of
there a
armour.
library in there?
Has anyone ever been knighted at the Dalesford house?
There actually is.
Far out,
Shit, dude.
Is there a librarian?
Cost of living crisis, not here.
It's an extended study.
Is there any globes? How many globes? Is that part of the bar? Like a globe?
Oh, like a
fridge?
world globe. Oh, what?
What do you mean not? Like, what other globe am I thinking of?
What globe? What?
Does
Like a light
when you is there lots of crunchy gravel at the front of the property, and you drive in through gates, and then there's like a water feature, and everyone parks the cars like in a circle around the house?
How do you often get lost in the maze?
How many gargoyles are there?
Sometimes in the olive trees. Yes.
How much notice do you have to give the pilot?
How big's the helipad? Are there any gigs going for air traffic control workers?
How many security do you have there?
None.
If anyone's got a good one, post it in the after squad.
What's
If
the
anyone's got like a
passcode?
good one that comes to mind.
I was gonna. You were all gonna see it.
If I ever
this year.
visited, could
do
I
you
have
mean?
access to the safe? I bet you there's a safe.
Also, I was gonna have my wedding, so
Oh, there's
Like,
a safe.
Well,
You
no,
know,
we've brought the mood
you
down.
would have all seen it, and it's beautiful.
I didn't know you then, so I feel like it's fair game for me.
Also, I think us saying it doesn't make us making jokes null and void.
Yeah, but like, you can't make jokes after you've been there. Like, you can't joke about the Dales house, Liam, because you've been there, and you know it's like a cottage in a forest.
And look, 3 more gargoyles than at my house. So,
Dude, the gargoyles do protect you.
See ya, podcaster. Tomorrow is going to be... What's tomorrow?
Brownlow.
Brownlow.
Yeah.
Are we still doing that?
Brownlow of things found in Belle's house.
No, just Brownlow of Bell's houses.
Yeah. Oh, Dalesford is very nice, but the square meterage on